the fourth-round pick from April's draft. And he'll be taken down at about the 45. You talk about this Bengals defense.
Well, they find themselves just outside the top 10 in the league against the pass, currently bringing up the number 11 spot.
Definitely going to need to be physical with these receivers, whether that's right at the line of scrimmage, trying to jam them and bump them off their routes, or when the ball arrives and you go ahead and put your shoulder into it and try and knock it loose.
Here's Lawrence.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. Contact and short of the sticks.
And it's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up fourth down. So on fourth down, here's Logan Cook to punt for Jacksonville. They only pulled twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And he couldn't get it to check out. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10
at the 20.
11. Gun. Stop. What in? Stop.
And they'll begin here with a run by Brown.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Right back to Brown. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Listen, they knew last week they were in for a tough fight on the road, but now here's the home opener and a chance to get things right.
And I like the way that you presented that, because the bottom line is they didn't come out that loss discouraged. They just came home and said, hey, if we do what we're supposed to do, protect our home turf, we'll be just fine.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it.
They're looking for Higgins, but it is intercepted.
And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
At the 42-yard line.
Hey, go.
Here's Lawrence to throw. They'll try and set up the screen to Jordan.
They'll get 4 there out of the screen, and it's 2nd down.
Nice job by the defense figuring that play out and holding it to a short game, but I don't think the offense is going to be daunted. They actually accomplished their goal there. Now they've got them aware that they can throw a screen at them, maybe to slow the pass rush down a little bit, and they can throw it downfield.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. First catch for him. It's good for a dozen and a first down.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
Lawrence. And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that he can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
A good pickup there, 21 yards.
First and goal from just inside the 5.
First and goal.
Looking to throw, Lawrence.
Guys, man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars.
Johnny Munt,
His first touchdown of the new season.
and the Jags take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
First and 10 at the 47.
Here we go, here we go. 180. Wait up. Stop.
Burrow looking to pass. He's going to lead this for his running back. It's complete. And he's going to get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it as he gets wiped out on that one. You look at this Jaguar defense. This unit, third best in the NFL in stopping the run.
We know it's only week 1, but the results look pretty good so far. The key is, can they do it week in and week out? Because right now, they're not awarding any championships or trophies after 1 week of performance. Got some nice young faces playing for them. Let's see if they can get this going.
Now it's Burrow. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. Brought down by Trayvon Walker on the pass rush.
That's a pretty darn good start to his season, huh? A sack in the opener, adds a second one here. That tells you about his offseason. He came in determined to have a big year, and it's paying off.
Looking deep here for Chase. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Greg Newsome. And the Jags are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 11, he goes down. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down.
11. Hey, go. Here we go.
Now Lawrence to throw. He'll get this out to Tootin. Short completion, just 4 yards. And 3rd and 8 now.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out in the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Off the play fake, here's Lawrence. He's got his target. That's complete. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Final 30 seconds of this first quarter. And it's been a quarter dominated by the guys with the football.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
Now Lawrence.
First down, Jaguars.
He gets it to Thomas. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Boy, everything clicking on this drive. He's 4 for 4 now, and that throw, maybe the best of the bunch. This offense is really humming, and they pick up another first down.
He'll find Etienne out of the backfield. And he'll get nothing there. Stopped right at the line as that will wind us down to the end of this first quarter of play. The Jags with the football to begin the second quarter as they've got it 2nd down and 11. From midfield now, Lawrence. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
Y'all got to pump my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic. We got a more power.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Now Lawrence. And he is caught. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Travis Hunter, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Jaguars have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Now the try here for the point after. And it's good to make it 14-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
This is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit, like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
That's marked by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
And the Bengals first
Here we go.
down.
11 MT.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Stop.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, with a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the grass or on the field turf, those rubber pellets flying up. Great catch. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 24-yard line. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Here we go. 180. Wait up.
Here's Burrow. And he'll spot Higgins open left side. And they'll get this down to the 10. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
First down and goal to go.
Get set. 180. Stop.
This is Brown going up the middle. And he pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line. So that run gets him about halfway home.
Yes, now 2nd and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms.
Here we go.
They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it again, or they can go play action and try and put it in that way.
And this one too low.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late. They're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
Gun. Stop.
3rd and goal. Burrow. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And he comes back with one complete. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. A chance to get some momentum here in the 2nd quarter, getting their first trip into the red zone, but unable to get it across.
And if I'm the head coach, sure you feel some disappointment, maybe a little bit of deflation there because you didn't get it in. But I'm going straight to rah-rah mode. All right, guys, we didn't get it this time. It's only the second quarter. We'll be back. Let's get it later on. I want to keep this team up. I don't want them to feel like they've let everyone down.
Positive.
Got to be positive in this situation. It's too early to think that you don't have a chance to win this game.
Lawrence will throw. He'll get it once more into the hands of Hill. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a first down.
A gain of 14. First down, Jacksonville.
Now a handoff running through the middle. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. Still 9 yards to go on second down from the 27. Looking to throw. Lawrence. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Back to throw. Lawrence. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Jags first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Jaguars, first down.
Let's go.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Take right open.
Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Throw left side taken in by Palmer. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Jaguar first down.
Sink right. 11. Hey, kill. 13, Lou. Here we go.
Again, he'll drop to throw. That is caught by Hunter. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. Give him 30 yards there.
I would say just add that one to the total big plays he's already made here in the first month of the year. You've got to think the front office and the coaching staff have got to be excited about what they've seen so far and really excited about what they expect to see down the road.
And they'll run with Etienne. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
It's largely been the air attack that's gotten them down here, but now is where you start to lean on that running game. That's a good pickup there on 1st and goal.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Bashal Tutin, his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. And the Jaguars drive the entire length of the field, 99 yards for the score. Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And that makes the score 21-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Bengals drive about to get going. And with a 3-score deficit staring them in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive. Now, quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
This is what defensive coaches ask of their defenders every single ball game. Get a hand on every throw in coverage. They want the deflections. They want the knockaways. Pick it yourself if you can, but at least knock it down and guarantee it's incomplete.
Now Burrow. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. They came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Stop. Right 80. 11 MT. 11 MT. Stop.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. So on 4th down, out is Ryan Rico to punt. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it.
And that's what friends are for.
As the returner, you know who you're buying dinner for later.
Oh, without a doubt, because he just took care of you and your team in a big way. You know, you turned it over there. That's a big momentum changer and put your defense in a bad spot.
Little short pass here to Hill. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
First down, Jaguars.
They go play action now. Lawrence. Thomas brings it in. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. A big play there on the catch and run. 37 yards.
They made that way too easy for them. No one is supposed to be that open against an NFL defense. Once he caught the ball, there wasn't anybody close enough to stop it. And he was able to continue downfield after making the catch.
Hey, Lion.
Lawrence. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Take right open. Soko, hut.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Lawrence. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Taysom Hill in the final seconds of the first half. And the Jaguars continue to pull away here in this first half. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now.
Jaguars 28, Bengals nothing. Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
21-yard line.
Gun. Stop. Hey, can. Stop.
Final play of the half for Burrow and company. That's caught. Andre Yoshibas. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Here we go.
Yeah, that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Here we go. Wide 80. Stop.
Burrow looking to pass. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Robinson. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 34-yard line.
That's good for a Bengals
Get set.
first down.
Big 13.
First and
Big
10 at the
13.
34-yard line.
Throwing again, it's Burrow. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Brown.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. First and 10.
22-yard line.
Wide 80. Wide hot. Hot. 11 empty. 11 empty.
Now it's Burrow. Open man is Yoshibans. And blocked down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
A gain of 15 yards. That's another Bengals.
Burrow will throw. And he's got it. That's good for a gain of 6. Second and goal.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and goal at the 1-yard line.
11 MT. 11 Thomas. 11 MT. 11 MT. 11, 11, 11, 11. Shot.
Again, it's Burrow. That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Bengals get a bit closer. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it's now a 28-7 ball game.
28, Bengals 7. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return.
At their own 38-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Now, they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've got to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
Over the middle, complete. It's Palmer. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
And I think he just wanted to get the ball to one of his playmakers to see if they can make something happen, but he ends up throwing into a crowded area. And after the catch, he isn't able to do much with it.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A good pickup there, 21 yards. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout materials. his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved. Now Lawrence to throw. He completes it to Hunter. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he sensed being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Here's Lawrence to throw. And we'll get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Taysom Hill with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Jaguars are able to stretch out their lead. Point after try forthcoming. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Bengals 7.
Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line.
Get your money up. I put money down on all of us, on my people now, on what I love. Ooh, baby, it's dangerous. Your problems are just not the same to us. We're dealing with things you ain't seen before. We're feeling the weight of our hands.
The Bengals drive about to get going. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is. A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Here we go.
Now it's Burrow. Connecting on the out route here with Higgins. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down.
180.
They go play action with Burrow. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. From the gun, a give to Brown. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
It's a
11 MT, 11 MT.
brings up 2nd and 5.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. This will be caught by Brown. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. 18 yards that time to push him up 1st and goal.
For a Bengals first down.
Here we go.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Can. Shot. 11 MT, tape. 11 MT, tape. Shot.
Here's Burrow. And now Burrow going to be intercepted yet again. And the Jaguars are going to get the football back as time will run out in this 3rd quarter of play. And they will not have time to get another play in here as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead. Now ETN to start the drive. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. So 4th quarter, a nice run there to start this drive. Charles, what do you think the split will be here between run and pass?
Well, partner, I think it'll lean towards the run, but this is also not a time where you just totally do that. You still have to possess the ball, move the sticks, and keep the clock moving as well. So they'll run their offense, but yeah, when they have a chance to run it, they'll do that a little bit more.
And they'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 10 yards there, good enough for a Jags first down.
Jaguars first down. It's a gain of 10. First down, Jaguars.
On play action, Lawrence trying to lay one up deep. And that's going to be incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Hey, easy. Ralph. Hey, go. Let's go.
Lawrence will throw. Little short pass here to Hill. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on, you're not going to be able to disguise him, because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
In motion goes the tight end. Throwing again here. It's Lawrence. That is caught. He's still barreling through. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A big play that time on the catch and run. 30 yards. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 33. Now Lawrence. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
And the Jaguars first down.
Here we go.
Now Lawrence. Now he'll take this and run. Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach, and maybe you and I should attend that press conference and see what he has to say, because someone's going to ask him why he continued to push it. My guess, he didn't like how some of the snaps were run earlier. He wanted to use that as a chance to clean things up, but he certainly will have some explaining to do.
Lawrence going to throw again. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Brian Thomas, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Jaguars are on their way to a 2-0 start. Extra point forthcoming. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Here we go.
We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Now he's going to step up and run. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Up on second down.
Gun. Stop. 180.
Now Burrow. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
Here we go.
To the air again, Burrow. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops from one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And the Jags take over in terrific field position. Play action. It's Lawrence. That one complete downfield to Thomas. Touchdown, Jaguars. Brian Thomas with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Jaguars add 6 more to their point total, and they're on cruise control right now here in the fourth. Now for the point after. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. The kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. Bengals drive about to get going.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on fourth down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he'll take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Jamar Chase with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bengals get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit.
Burrow and the Bengals offense staying put. They'll go for two here.
Here we go.
They'll look to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll get into the end zone as the deficit moves from really bad to slightly less than really bad. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the Jaguars are going to cover this one up. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers.
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They know why. This is 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 37-yard line.
Lawrence. And I think the ball's out. And the Bengals grab it.
Well, maybe it hasn't exactly been a run play, but they've been mistake-free to this point and finally coughed it up. I don't think it's going to cost them the game. They should be fine. But, boy, they're going to hate that going back and watching tape and being able to say we were that close to achieving our goal of 0 turnovers during the game.
A little blemish, but as you say, still comfortably in command. Burrow will throw. Now he'll take this and run.
What?
Get this to his tight end, Gesicki. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45.
That nigga just missed
First
that
down
whole
yardage
line.
on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
First down.
Here we go.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Now it's Burrow. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage here, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Here we go.
Burrow looking to pass. This one complete to Yoshibas. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 37.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Bengals first down.
An inside give, Brown. And he'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. Here's 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up
They'll drop to throw.
at the 30-yard line.
Open man is Yoshibas. And he will be brought down with a 1st and goal coming up as we have come upon the 2-minute warning. 25 yards that time.
First down.
So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and goal as they look to punch in a late score.
On one, ready? Gun. Stop.
On 1st and 10, here's Brown. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Now it's Burrow. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Under pressure now. He's going to go down just inside the 5-yard line. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. 3rd and goal, trying to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable.
180. 180. Stop.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
And here just playing for pride at this point. Down big, but they'll go for it on 4th and goal. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They can't hook up on 4th and goal from the 4. And the Jaguars are able to come up with a goal line stand. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And a few kneel downs should come very close to finishing this one off, depending on whether or not we see any defensive timeouts. They still have 2, but using them would just be prolonging what's really already been decided. And all the way up to the 47-yard line. It's a big play for the Jaguars. 42 yards.
Let's go, 42 yards on the play. First down, Jaguars.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
It's been a struggle this entire game trying to move the ball on the ground. Every now and then you find a little chink in the armor, and that type of run right there lets them know that they can't stop every single run for almost no gain.
And now look at him go. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Looking like they're well on their way to a 2-0 start. All smiles right now on that sideline, isn't it?
As well there should be. It's hard to win a game in the NFL. We hear it all the time. We know that it's difficult. But guess who's smiling? But inside is thinking 24-hour rule because we're going to have to play again next week.
Boss man.
Oh, without a doubt. The head coach, he wants them to feel good, but at the same time, find a way to keep improving.
Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Here we go.
What do you do here down like this in this situation? Do you maybe just pick something out of the playbook you haven't called in a while, or you call it a day?
You can do that, or you pick something that's a staple for you and should work better and try and execute that on the way out the door. Maybe get back to base and feel a little bit better as you end the ball game. It's been a frustrating one for you.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. Yet another mistake after the interception there. And gosh, you look up at the scoreboard, they just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way, and really we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
From the 28, it's 2nd and 5.
Hey, Rollins.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. Quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
I know we spent a lot of time talking about how the defensive backs read routes and make plays on the football. How about a good linebacker? Feeling the route, seeing the quarterback, jumps the play, and knocks it away. Really well done.
Sink right. Take right open. 11, Aggie.
Man, that's complete. Jaguars first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at
for everyone on that offense, and they took advantage of every second. Guaranteed popcorn for everyone in their film session.
So for Jacksonville, it's an early road victory as they move to 2-0 now on the young season. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Cincinnati, they'll drop to 0-2. And they'll be off to Minneapolis next week for a look at new U.S. Bank Stadium and a date with the Vikings. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.